Test.
My name is Gerriet Schulz from Berlin. I'm editor of BorderMovement. BorderMovement is a platform for electronic music from Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Germany. It's an initiative of the Goethe Institute in the region. We mainly did projects in India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Yeah, and this is the first time in Southeast Asia.
Very happy to have SoundLab here in Malaysia now. The Kickstarter for this region, because we were able to involve all the Southeast Asian countries, including New Zealand and Australia and of course Germany. Yeah, arrival day, it turned into the first heavy production day quite naturally. We had no idea if these people would really click with each other, but they did, and it's all due to a wild mix of participants and a bit of luck.
And we're trying to encourage artists to stay on their path and not to be trapped in the in the commercial world. For some of them, it's the first time for a long time that they can really work on tracks and do nothing else for 10 days.
It was great to have that opportunity in front of us. Let's find someone from all these Southeast Asian countries, but Myanmar. It kind of just opened its borders. So a good friend of mine who works at a Malaysian radio station told me about Darko C, who's also a member of Side Effect.
Songs for the dead, singing over the graves of victims fallen down. Blood on your hands and their hearts filled with fear at the devastation.
My name is Darko. I'm from Myanmar. Music scene in Myanmar is not that big. Everybody knows each other. Hip hop is a new big thing for Myanmar. There are many DJs in town, but they're not a proper electronic live band yet. So there are not so many genres in Myanmar, music genre. So and then with the lack of music access from the West, and because Myanmar has been closed for many years, there was a channel that where we can get the music from the West, world music actually, not just from the West, from the other countries too. So we didn't have that. So we just after 2002, with the with internet and stuff, we got to learn the music from other countries, faster than before.
Look what you've done.
You can hardly say there's a support for the musician. I always say that I would not expect support from the government for the musician and the artists. I would be so happy that if they won't disturb us, and if they won't stop us from doing what we are doing, I would be glad.
Nobody's gonna just pick you up just because of your talent. You gotta go out there. So since all this is quite new and fresh for mainly the Southeast Asian countries, it's beautiful to just help people to make these connections.
It's just amazing that music is a universal language and it's moving borders.
My artist name is Similar Objects. I'm from Manila, Philippines. Yeah.
Similar Objects made the cut. And he's a true all-rounder. He is one of those we can just put into the studio and people can book their time with them.
Super productive.
The one a while ago? The belly bob, yeah, it has more atmosphere. I've been making music since I was in high school. I used to be in a punk band. And eventually I got into electronic stuff. and I got kicked out of the punk band because they didn't like the idea of merging the two. Back then, the Philippines was either you only make one genre, that's it. It's like if you're in rock, you're just doing rock. At least in that time. Eventually, I tried making music on my own with no one else telling me that, oh, this is wrong or this is weird. So eventually, taught me how to, you know, work on my own, how to develop my own process.
I want to add more intricate stuff.
You want to go with the bass right after this?
Yeah.
I think he's probably the sweetest guy here. He's got very good manners, and he's like really focused and hardworking and friendly and polite.
I feel like playing this song. This is about the things in life that we find really hard to understand. I thought I might dedicate it to Fook. I just feel like playing this song. So this is called Runway.
They call me Fook.
When I hit the ground, I'm on my equals.
Hey! I'm from Johor Bahru. I started because my friends, they formed a band when we were in high school, and nobody wanted to play bass, and I was like, let me play bass, you know. So and then I started playing bass.
Something about Fook as an artist. I think he's definitely someone who he's always thinking out of the box. I guess it comes out in the music, in whatever he creates.
The music scene in Malaysia is pretty like happening because it's like many places for musicians to play.
I think it's sort of divided into two at the moment, the way I see it. We have like the mainstream music, which is, you know, obviously a bit more accessible, and then we have somewhere in between where it's kind of a mix of both worlds, and then we have, you know, the experimental artists.
I think it's picking up. The electronic scene is really tiny, but it's growing, and there are people getting serious about it. The band scene has always been big, and there are a few languages that separate these scenes, so it is what it is.
It's quite an exciting time to be in Singapore music because it's developed so quickly over the last 5 to 10 years that and it's growing so quickly that I just feel very proud of it.
If you're talking about a pop music scene is very big, but underground scene is very small. I think they have nothing.
Zhang, his name, has a really amazing song that he got almost everyone to sing on it, and it's really like chill, and just hearing it every time, that's my favorite moment. It's so ambient and it's so chill. I'm just so happy that Zhang, the quiet guy, suddenly you hear this powerful track. It's so good. I'm getting goosebumps already. Okay.
I just play soft. Favorite moment in here? I think the favorite moment when I in here is making music. I am making different kind of music. Most of my time I focus into the experimental music.
I met Jan at the airport, and he was the first one that I became friends, you know, during this SoundLab. So I had a long chat with him, you know, during that trip to KL to the Dusun. So we got to know each other, and I had to see the way he worked on his projects and stuff. We have many differences, but still we have many things in common.
Good. Thank you.
I'm Space 360. I'm from Thailand. Actually now I live in Chiang Mai. I'm start making music. It's quite a long time. Back in the 17. Yeah. I don't go to school at that time. I'm like a naughty boy. Yeah. Actually, this is quite good. Yeah, because the people is really nice. Yeah, everyone is have a talented, you know, very good skill. Yeah, I'm surprised. Everyone have his own recipe, you know, for making music. It's really good to hang out with all these 16 people. Yeah, I think the time should be like the studio time should be more, you know, like a schedule. But now it's like it's more freestyle. It's good also, but I think if we have a schedule for studio, it's more better.
Oh no! It's just going on my foot. Delicious.
Bound for endless love and pushing at the arrow of time.
I think it's great to have Nadia from New Zealand, for example, a singer-songwriter. Gives a total different angle to the project, and his beautiful voice and his songwriting skills, and it comes together with the electronic music. And for them also, it's the first time, to create this kind of magic atmosphere.
You were all mine.
Actually had no idea. I sort of, C pitched it to me in a very positive way, come to Kuala Lumpur and hang out in the jungle with a bunch of other musicians, and he sort of sold it to me quite quickly.
Goosebumps. Nadia, like on her first day, came into the Amma's house where I'm staying, and she sang this song. I think it's called Richard, and it has been playing in my head over and over again every morning when I wake up, because her voice is so haunting and vulnerable yet strong, and she's such a bubbly person, and an open person.
Vanessa is so far the past few days, she's just jumped on the mic and recorded golden takes. Like, that's it, first take finish, all great. So I've been really like, and she's been freestyling lyrics as well, like on the go.
She's an incredible vocalist and MC, as I found out. Got a fantastic ear.
When I was growing up, when we sang Happy Birthday, we would sing it in like 3-part harmony, And then my godmother would get on the piano and start playing all these tunes, and everyone would just sing along. So I grew up very comfortable with singing. I was in a church choir. I was in a talent time competition when I was 12. 16, I was in musical theatre. 18, I was in a pop group, which was signed to a major label. And then 25, or 23 or something like that, I was on radio. So, I don't know how to answer your question, because I feel like I've been making music my whole life, and so...
This is like a game.
Yeah, the game is that you must keep trying, don't let yourself die. Yeah.
All the way, right?
What do you mean?
Like just the bass chord.
Yeah, let's do that.
Of course, it's very interesting to see Born in Flames without a mask, but that's only our privilege, right? Nobody else will ever see it.
If you look inside, if you look inside, if you look inside, if you look inside, you might see it.
It was actually kind of like going into the unknown because I had no idea what it was going to be like and what to expect. It's the first time that I'm in the jungle actually, and it sounded quite experimental to like have a lot of musicians come and make music together in the jungle, so I didn't really have any kind of expectations to what was going to happen.
Flames was wonderful to work with because there's such precision in how she approaches making music.
It's like an architect, she knows what she wants. Working with her, it's like she's very directional. And she pays attention to a lot of the details in the song. I want it this way, I want it that way. And she kind of doesn't stop till it's as perfect as she wants it to be. Or it's how she imagines it to be.
The day when I arrived, I heard the sounds from the environment here. You know, there's like a constant buzz going, there's like constant noises in the background, there's like cicadas, and there's never real silence in the jungle. And so yeah, I did feel like there was going to be much more melody.
I think that it's very interesting to see that all the tracks, they're quite spacious. So it's the jungle, that's the space here, really relaxed and quite slow actually.
Yeah. I mean, the impact of the jungle, as we know, is always there. It just doesn't shut up.
I was pretty much inspired by the surrounding and this place, and that was the first time that I felt so comfortable, recording in some other place,
I think when you're just surrounded by musicians with different skill sets and different genres, you're bound to create something different as well.
They also explored a lot of found sound stuff. I was able to actually explore the things that I don't usually get to do in Manila.
I think I made quite a few beats that I've always wanted to make. I made like a really loose Dilla beat with similar objects, but it's definitely different. Just working with the different people here has been really inspiring, very easy.
So we have quite a lot of vocalists. Yeah, Born in Flames from Berlin, definitely.
Najwa from Malaysia, who's also totally exploring her borders.
She's a very versatile singer. She makes everything sounds good. Yeah.
I think I didn't really have any expectation because, when I was told that SoundLab would be, a couple of musicians from different parts of the world in a jungle, I just thought wow, now what's gonna happen there? So I came with not much expectation, and I think so far I've been really, really satisfied, I suppose, with how it's been going.
That's not as traditional.
Yeah, it's a traditional song.
Hi, my name is Darren Ashley and I'm from Malaysia.
I think he's a very talented young musician. I mean, he can do everything by himself. He can play guitar very well, very precise, bass, drumming, keys a little bit. I mean, like, it's complete as a musician or producer. And he told me he also studied like sound engineering, so officially, like, you can do everything by yourself.
I said, can you fill me in? Fill me in. Yeah, fill me in. Fill me in.
My artist name is just Dea, and I'm from Indonesia.
Is this to pull the tail back so you can make it quite...
Yeah. Go down with the number there.
Ah.
So it automatically pulls the bass out.
Nice.
And it also just gates it to get to a move like that.
The last 5 years I've been doing pretty much by myself, so I know what to do. Like in here, it's like they have different tastes. Like it's very varied. Like this guy listens to like future R&B, which I never know. Yeah, and then the other guys listen to some like I don't know, chill step, what they call. I don't. It's like first time I know this kind of music. So like to learn how for me to fit into those kind of style. It's quite interesting.
Oh, the key?
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true with dark gold. Key is F minor.
Such a mad amount of knowledge and a real great, key for gear as well. So a huge experience. We started this Afro kind of disco thing, and that was kind of his vibe. He was like, "Oh, let's aim for this tone and this sound," and I was just like, "Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep doing stuff and layering things." And he's dope. He's really cool and super chill. So we started that, and then I just gave him all the stems and he's been chopping and arranging it, and so yeah, it's been really organic.
I haven't done Dave yet, so that's next.
My name's Dusun from Melbourne, Australia. I've been really lucky to have attended the Red Bull Music Academy back in Barcelona, so I had an idea of what that was like, but this is a whole nother world again, in a rainforest, of course.
Dave, he's like a very, very skillful, highly experienced producer who's I think he's like able to bring out the best in all the songs that you bring to him. So it doesn't matter what genre again. He just like will find the perfect thing, perfect way for it to go. It's really helpful and great to have someone like him on the team.
That's dope. Something like that.
I like that bass you added.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like it's tough stuff. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just save it if you want it.
Yeah, well, that's dope, man. Thank you. What scale are you in? I think the first night, we all came and we all went downstairs, and it was just the most organic jam. Everyone kind of, luckily everything was set up, and Najwa started with these beautiful chords, and we just kind of passed the baton to whoever was there, and like, what can you add, what do you want to add, and it wasn't everyone was just so hyped, and that tune sounds sick. Like, I can't wait for everyone to hear that. So that was like the beginning of everything. So I was like, whoa, welcome, this is what this is going to be like.
So I gave you a jacket for you to hold. Told you to wear it cause you felt cold. I'm leaving nothing to make the rules. I wanna try. For me, I'm coming to Thailand, huh? For sure. We are not passing by the Twin Tower. We are going to shortcut road.
I reckon going to the city all together like a family in the bus, and being sort of like a unit and showcasing all of each other's stuff, and I was able to sort of see everyone in their element, and we'd sort of spent enough time together to feel like we were family.
I definitely learned a lot, and it was really inspiring to see how everybody works. And it was really, there was this incident where I was making music with Jorge, and he lives in the Philippines, and we just found out that we have like the exact same way of working, but all our friends keep on telling each one of us individually that we can't work this way. You know, so that was like a really crazy moment when we were both like, oh wait, there's others like us.
And for me, there was a lot to learn, and sometimes it was happening too much for me. It was like all the people like making things here and there, you know, they were all doing. I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are they doing? But they got new song, and these guys are like doing new tracks so fast, you know. But how could it happen? I have no idea. It's, you know, incredible.
We hope for the future that there will be more projects coming out of this project, like spin-offs. Maybe some we have nothing to do with, just and friendships and connections, and that's to connect the region. That's the main aim in many aspects.
Mm-hmm.